what was the main reason for Bangladesh's so-called secret police to arrest Chinmoy Krishna Das Prabhu? Well, we are having some disturbing details. Let's hope that he is safe, because this doesn't seem to be some kind of a operation where the government may be involved. Is it some sort of a secret group, or is this one of those groups which is just off the books but could be on the books? A lot of questions are coming out, the way he has been arrested and what is going to happen next. We've had people shouting slogans in Chittagong, Jai Shri Ram, and there are going to be more things. But let's drill down into the main reason why he has been taken into custody. So I have a small slide deck for you to look at, and a small request to all of you to please like this video, and if you have not already subscribed to our channel, kindly do so. Chinmoy Prabhu arrested in Bangladesh. Well, Chinmoy Prabhuji had been the face of the Hindu resistance in Bangladesh. Is this the reason why they arrested him? That if you arrest the leader, then the resistance movement will break up? Well, this is strange. Sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes the resistance actually becomes stronger as people see through the plans of the oppressor. In this case, the oppressor is the BOG, Bangladesh Occupied Government, led by a Nobel laureate, Mohd Yunus, dubious in the sense of how this was achieved, and with the blessings of the United States government, no less, who now is on its way out, and perhaps it is saying, create as much mayhem as possible now, because once Trump comes, you may not be able to do this. Is it what is happening now? Well, we're going to take a look at the circumstances that led to this person's arrest. Here we go. Chinmoy Prabhu, also known as Sree Chinmoy Krishna Das Prabhu, a Hindu leader of ISKCON, and he's an advocate for Hindu minority rights in Bangladesh. He was arrested by Dhaka police. Witnesses reported that he was taken in a private van. We're going to give you some reference links that you can take a look at to know the more in-depth details. This was a license plate Dhaka Metro CH52116. He was charged with disrespecting the Bangladesh flag during a rally in October. Looks like there was a saffron flag, and this is the reason pointed for arresting him. Chinmoy Prabhu addressed a large protest rally in Rangpur condemning violence against Hindus. This was on the 22nd. Chinmoy Krishna, president of 𝗤𝗏𝗏, was among 18 individuals charged with sedition for hoisting a saffron flag in Bangladesh. Can you believe this? I mean, you have masjids with stones and acid bottles and knives and swords in India. Nothing happens to them. Here, this man has been arrested for sedition for hoisting a saffron flag. How far is this bog going to descend to? BOG. The sedition case coincides with Hindu organizations' demand for minority protection laws, a tribunal for prosecuting oppressors, and a dedicated ministry for minorities. None of these things exist. No reservations either. Bangladesh has seen an increase in violence against Hindus, including attacks on temples, homes, government offices where Hindus are present as professors or government officers. They've been all forced to resign. This is just not on. Mobs have also vandalized and looted and lynched members of the Hindu community. I mean, how long is this madness going to go on? Unrest has gripped Bangladesh since June, initially over job quota protest, and then it has escalated into an anti-government agitation. You know that in this particular specific instance, Sheikh Hasina is not the guilty party. This has all been contrived. This has been manufactured, perhaps with the blessings of the United States, Mr. LU, and then the Department of State, all these other clowns now who are on their way out. And now what has happened is the movement itself has been hijacked by radicals, perhaps with implicit or tacit support from China, and Bangladesh it's on its way skidding into oblivion. This problem about fundamentalism, the rise of Islamic fundamentalism, does make it very, very difficult for countries like India. Chinmoy Prabhu's arrest has sparked massive protests, and people are out on the streets saying that he needs to be released right away. And this is essentially a ploy to try and break up this movement, this resistance movement. I don't think it's going to happen. If anything, it's going to intensify. And they are also trying to conduct elections in the next 60 days. How one can conduct elections when the country itself is bankrupt is anyone's guess. Then perhaps the United States will again pitch in some money and say, okay, here, run the elections with this, which means half of that money will be swallowed by the people who are interested with running the election. Another farce, most likely the BNP, which basically boycotted the previous election, will be here, and this time Awami League perhaps will boycott it. So we are in for a period of unrest in Bangladesh, not of its own making, I might add, and this is the greed of a few who want to try and poke it in the eye for India. India will have to find a way to effectively not only counter this, but to master this and also be ready the next time something of this nature happens from another neighboring country. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.